Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. Today is day 39 of our web development course. Today is day 39 of our web development course, as you can see. And today we're going to look at control structures. Today we're going to look at control structures. Okay. So today we're going to look at control structures. Control structures. Before I can talk about this, what we're going to cover today, I want to first give a brief recap about what we covered in yesterday's class. Okay. In yesterday's class, we covered something about logical operators. Yesterday was day 38. Yesterday was day 38. Yesterday was day 38, and we covered logical operators. Okay. We covered logical operators. And these logical operators here, we looked at something, for example, where we have the AND operator, the AND operator. We looked at where we have the OR operator, the OR operator, the OR operator, and we looked at where we have the NOT operator. We looked at where we have the NOT operator, okay? The NOT operator looks like this, NOT operator, which inverses the state of the Boolean. This one inverses the state of the Boolean, it makes it to a negative state, okay? We looked at this one, how the AND operator works. It works when all of them are true. This one here, the AND operator works when all of them they are true. Okay? It works when all the conditions meeting the Boolean are true. But this one here, it can enable you, the OR operator can enable you to, the OR operator can enable you to either, it can, as long as there is one which is true, it will become true. Okay? This one here, as long as there's any which is true, it will give you true. But if all of them are false, it will give you false. But this one here, the NOT operator, it inverses the state of the Boolean and makes it to a negative state. This one here, it inverts the state of the Boolean. Okay, gives it a negative state. Okay, it inverts the state of the Boolean and gives you a negative state. Okay. So we looked at this yesterday in yesterday's class. So members, if you missed this yesterday, I can suggest you can go and check for this video. It is there where we cover logical operators. Okay, yesterday's class. Okay. So today we are going to cover. There is going to be more of control structures, and let me take this off. Let me take this off. Okay. So today we are going to look at. Today our major emphasis is on control structures. Okay, control structures. So what are control structures? These are used to control the flow of a program based on certain conditions. Okay. These ones here, control structures. These are used to control the flow of a program based on certain conditions. Okay, these are used to control the flow of a program based on certain conditions. Okay, so as you can see here, let me try to reduce this side. Based on certain conditions. Okay, so these control structures, they are used to control the flow of a program. A program can, the way it flows down, yeah, there is the way that you can control it. So these ones here you're seeing here, they are in two categories. There's what they call the if statements. There's what they call the if statements. They are in two categories. What they call the if statements and what they call the switch statements. Okay? Is what they call the if statements and what they call the switch statements. They are in two categories. If statements and what they call the switch statements. The switch statements. Okay? So these ones, they are in two categories. So The if statements for them they use if, and these ones here use the switch statements. You're going to see them how each and all of them operate. Okay, okay. So members, before you can continue here, I'm going to talk about something you're going to cover tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be day 40 of our web development course. And day 40, you're going to look at functions. We're going to look at functions from the beginning up to the end. Okay. Okay. So members, don't miss tomorrow's class. Don't miss tomorrow's class. Okay. Okay. So members, if you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and notification icon so that you don't miss any of the upcoming classes. Okay. Okay, because it's really important and I would not like you to miss out some of these crucial classes. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow I want to look at functions. Okay. Functions. You note it somewhere that you're going to look at functions tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So we're going to start with the if statements. I can come here in my lessons here. My lessons file is here. JavaScript class. Day 39. New folder. Day 39. Day 39. Day 39. Okay, it is there. So I'm opening it with VS Code. Then we'll see how functions are. Open with code. I want to explain for you the if statements and I'm going to explain for you the if statements and the control and the switch statements, how each and all they are. Okay? Okay. So we're going to come here. I always start with index.html because I don't want someone to forget these concepts. That these ones here, they were the first ones that we covered. I cannot just skip them because most of the emphasis, I know very, very well most of my emphasis is on JavaScript, but I can't just skip them. Okay? We are going to use them. Time is going to come where we are going to use all these ones at the same time. All of them at the same time. Okay? So this is index.html. Now index.html, now style.css. You know, it normally takes long like this because of the extensions which run behind. VS Code is the way it makes the extensions too. Is the way it gives delivery to those extensions. And I have quite many of them that I use when I'm building projects. So it is here. So I'm going to start with my HTML here. I come here like this. It's there. I come here. You know very well what I start with. I start with the browser reset. I open here the quotes. I say here margin 0. Margin 0. Someone would ask me, why do you do HTML and CSS when you don't use them? Members, there is a reason why I do this. I want someone to still remember those concepts very well so that you don't forget them. Okay? Someone could even say that as if they are distorted. Okay? Box sizing, border box. Okay? Okay. We are going to start using manipulating the HTML, and that will be the most sweet part of it, the most juicy part of it. But if it finds you when you're not ready, if it finds you when you're not ready for that part, it won't be very good on your side. Okay? Okay. So I come here and I put here dot box. You have to, by the time we begin manipulating the HTML, you'll have to find that by that period of time it finds when you are completely ready. Someone cannot begin manipulating HTML when you don't know these concepts here. It will be bad on your side. Okay? Okay. So members, this one, let me drag that word that side. So I bring here, I know why this one is failing. I want to remove it and then I leave only one folder. Okay, it's there. So as you can see, the dot box is there. So I'm going to just style this box very fast. And remember, you already know how I style this box. I come here, say body, give here, for example, here width. I give here, for example, this is 100%, 100%, 100%. And I come here and I give here, for example, height. I give here 100 VH. Okay. Then I come here and I give you a background color. And I give you, for example, I may not give you background color there. I give you a display flex. display flex, align item center, justify content center, line item center, line item center, justify content center, justify content center, justify content center. Okay, okay. And I come here and I say here dot box, and I give it, for example, width. Width I give it maybe like 500 pixels, 500 pixels. And I come, I give here height. Height I give it, for example, 250 pixels, 250 pixels, 250 pixels. And I give you a background color. Background color I can say orange red, orange red. Okay, it's there. And I give you the color, and I give you a color is maybe white. Okay, okay. Then I come here and I give you, for example, font size, extra large. And I come, I give you, for example, font weight, and I give you a 600. Okay, and I come here and I give you a display flex, align item center, justify content center. As simple as that. That's the very first step we have always started with. Okay, if you check all the JavaScript videos, that's what I have started with always. Okay, item center, justify content center, justify content center. Okay, okay, and I come here, just put here inside this box here, I put here JavaScript class. As simple as that. JavaScript class. Okay, okay. Then I come here, it's good. Then I just link the CSS there. Link the CSS. Okay, okay. Come here, go live, and I say it looks like go live. So the JavaScript class, you can see it's there. Then I come here, I inspect, because I don't need all this. I don't even need this. What my emphasis is the console. Inspect. My emphasis is the console, always and always. So I come here, I come to the console immediately. Now the console is live. Okay? Then I come here, I create a file here called app.js. App.js. Okay, it's there. And I come, I link here my file very well. I link my script source. The script source module. It's there. Then I come here and I say app.js. Okay. Then I come here and say defer. Okay. Okay. Remember, this is good. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, it's like this. Okay. So the if statements come from what we have been covering on again. Okay. If statements, for example, we covered a lot of things. Yeah. We covered a lot of things. Now I'm just going to give you some simple examples, but if statements are very easy, because whatever I put, for example, you will see here, it will be like this. Yeah. That if, I can put here, for example, if, and I open here, for example, like this, and I say, I put a condition inside here. I put a condition inside here. I put a condition inside here. And I close like this. Then I do like this. And I do like this. Remember this condition here. If this condition is true, this condition here is true as a must. This condition which is inside here is true as a must. Is it true as a must? Okay. This condition here which I put here is true. So if this condition is true, something here down should happen. Something there should happen. Okay. Something down there should happen. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to just explain this. Something in the middle here should happen. Okay. Let me just give an example here. Let me say that we are now explaining if statements. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to come here and I say, for example, let x equal to 10. Okay. Let x equal to 10. Okay. Okay. Then I come here down and I say if, and I do like this. If, I put down the condition. If x is greater than 10, if x is greater than if x is greater than 0, yeah? If x is greater than 0, yeah? You put here in the console. Put here in the console. I open there, then I say here console.log, 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 .log, eh? Console.log. I put here x is positive, x is positive, x is positive, x is positive, positive. Okay, just as simple as that. So when I come in my console and I see how it looks like, me come in my console, I see x is positive. Are you seeing it, members? Are you seeing? Eh? Are you seeing this, members? Members, are you seeing this? Okay. So if I come here and I say here another condition, let x is maybe equal to, let x is equal to, no, let me come here and say y. Let y, eh? Let y is equal to maybe -2, -2, eh? Then I come here in my conditions here down here, my conditions, then I say if, eh? Then I come here and say if y, eh? If y is lesser than, if y is lesser than 0, eh? If y is lesser than 0, eh? You put in the console, console.log, clg, console.log, x is, y is positive, is negative, I mean, negative. Okay? Anyways, you get this? You get this, members? Members, are you understanding this right now? Are you understanding this right now? Okay? Okay. So, members, this is how it looks like. This is very simple. It's just like just an advanced tool of maybe trying to print something in case that one happens. Okay? Okay. Now, members, I want to show you something. We are going to go in and I show you something. Now, you can see this. Please note this down. Note this down. Note it in your book. Note it down in your book. Note it down in your book. I don't want you to forget it. I'm giving you some time. You note it down in your book. I'm giving you some time. You note it down in your book. I don't want you to forget it. So, if you haven't yet subscribed, please, I would like you to subscribe, so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos or courses. Okay? Okay. So I want to show you something here. Yeah? I want to show you something. I'm going to give you an example here. Okay? Okay. So, I'm going to give you an example here. Have you finished writing this down very well, members? Yeah? I'm going to give you an example here. I'm going to look for quite a big example. So, let me give this example here. Yeah? Let me give this example here. Yeah? If, look at this. If x, if x is greater than, is greater than y, and now we are mixing even the and operators, and x, is modulus. Remember, we learned all this. We learned all this in the past. Okay, modulus is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. Okay, is equal to 0. Remember, we learned all this in the past. This is a condition, and it must be true. I come here and say clg console.log. I put it there even. I put it there. I say x is greater than, x is greater than y, x is greater than y, x is greater than y, and is divisible by 2. Okay? Remember, you know what modulus means. We learned about modulus. Okay? Okay, let me see what it gives me there. Yes, x is greater than y and is divisible by 2. And is divisible by 2. Okay? So remember, we can mix these if statements with a lot of things. We can even put there an operator. We can put there an not operator. Members, have you gotten to understand this very well? Okay? This condition which must be inside the bracket here must be true. Okay? It must be true. Okay? Okay. So members, that is for that. Now I want to give you another condition here. Yeah? Let y, let z equals maybe 4. 4. Are you seeing it? Now we are going to another thing, and this one is called if else. This one is called if else. Okay? This one is called if else. Okay? So members, we have learned about if here. If is just the same condition as you see it here. But now if I bring and say here else is if in case this condition is not met, well, what happens? Yeah? Else is if this condition is not met, yeah, what happens? What should it show in case this condition is not met? Okay? Okay. So I can come here like this and I put here, for example, let z is equal to 4. Yeah? Then I come here and say if, yeah? I come here and say if, yeah? If z, yeah, is less than 0, if z is greater, if z is greater, if z is greater, is it greater or less than? If z is greater than 0, yeah? If z is greater than 0, no, let me say if z is less, take it back. If z is less than, if z is less than 0, yeah? Put here, for example, constant log, constant log, crg, constant log, I put here z is less than 0. Okay? Okay. And I say here else I come and I say here z constant log crg. So members, you see, and I come here and say constant log z. If z is not less than 0, then z is greater than 0. Okay? Okay, I put that. As simple as that. Then I come and my question I see. My question I see, it looks like z is greater than 0. So this condition here, if this condition is not met, yeah? If this condition here is not met, it will. If this condition here is not met, yeah, here, it will show this one here. Else, it will show this one. Are you seeing? Eh? Are you seeing, members? Okay. Okay. I can come here and I even maybe compare x and z. Okay, x and z. And I come here and say here. I put here a condition. If, yeah, if z, yeah, I come here, I even put a condition that if z, yeah, if I put a condition, and this condition here which I put inside here must be true. I put here 10 modulus 4. No, I don't put the 10. I put here x modulus z. Yeah? If this condition is true, if 10 is divisible by what? By 4. I come here and I put here. Yeah? If this one here is equal to, if the modulus here is equal to 0, yeah? That means it's divisible. Then I come here and say clg console log, I put here that x is divisible. So I come here and put a condition that x is divisible by z. Yeah? Okay? X is divisible by z. I come and move this. X is divisible by z. Then I come here, else if x is not divisible by z, you put here something and show. I put here else, clg console log, z, x is not divisible. It's not divisible by z. Okay? Okay, that's the modulus. That's what the modulus means. Then I come here and see x is not divisible by z. You see this modulus here? Okay. So remember, that is how we use else if and else. Okay. That's how we use if and else. Okay. You can try as very many examples as possible, and you master this. This part here of if. Yeah. But for now, I'm going to leave it to that. At least you have understood. Okay. At least you have understood. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to the switch statements. I'm going to the switch statements. Okay. Okay. So these switch statements here. So remember, these switch statements here, these ones here want to look like as if they are using the same technique which is here in the if statements. Okay. So these ones here, they also it's like a control state. It's also a control structure. They continue the flow. They also have a flow of their own. Okay, a flow of their own. And I'm going to explain here down here. And as I'm giving an example, I come here and now I put there switch statements. Switch statements. Okay, switch statements. Okay, and now the switch statements I'm going to put here, for example, cost. I'm putting here an example. Cost. My color is equal to red. Okay, my color is maybe red. Okay, then after my color is maybe red, then I put here for example, I put here switch. If my color is not red, mark this. If my color is red, if my color, let me note it here. If my color is not red, yeah, is not red, yeah, is not red. If my color is red, if let me say put here, if my color is red, yeah, show this. But if my color is not red, but if my color is not red, do the following. Yeah. So we have here the switch statement has a variety of options. This one here, it has a variety of options. Unlike the if, but this one here has a variety of options. Okay. Okay. So if my color is red, show this. But if my color is not red, do the following. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to come here and I say here, if I put here switch instead of saying if, I want to just put here switch, my color, switch my color. Then I come, I put here, I open the quotes, I put case. I put here red. Okay? CLG console.log. Console.log, I put here color is red. Color is red. Is red. And when this switch statement is done, then I break. When this switch statement is done, then I break. Yeah? When this switch statement is done, I break. Are you seeing it? Then I come here and I put here break. Okay? Then I put here case. 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 Then I put here blue. Yeah? Then I put here blue. Okay? Case blue. I know why it's doing like this. What sort of log? Something is happening. That is not right. Put here break. So here, members, you can see and now I'm going to put here other cases. For example, I put here, for example, case blue, case blue, blue, case blue. Come here, CLG, color is blue. Okay. Then I put here a break. Then I put here a break. Then I put here a break. Then I put here case. No, first take back. Then I put here case. Then I put here green. Okay? Green. I know why for it didn't follow the syntax here. So it's like that, okay? I put here green. Then I put here console, CLG, console, and I put here color is green. Color is green. I have to put it inside the string. Color is green. Okay? Color is green. And I put here like that. Okay? And I put here break. And I put here break. And I put there this. Okay? And I put here the default color. Okay? The default. What should happen in case all of that is not right? Okay? I put here default, and I put here CLG console.log, and I put here color. Color is neither of the above. Okay. Then I put here a break. Okay. So as you can see, it looks like this. Okay. Okay. So let's go and see how it looks like in the VS Code. Color is red. You see here, color is red. Why is this color is red? Because it first looked at this first switch statement here. Are you seeing it? My color is red. So it first looked at the switch statement here. Color, in case color, if it's red, console.log color is red. If it wasn't red, for example, let me just say here it is green. For example, it's green. It will move through the first case. So it is not what? Red. Goes through the second case, it's not blue. Then it goes through the third case, it is green. It gets here, the color is green. Are you seeing here? It's there. So if I come here and I put the color which is not there, for example, pig. I put, for example, pig. It's going to come and show it here. Color is neither of the above. That means it first moved through the first case here. The first case, nothing. The second case, there's no any color which is pink. The third case, there's no any color which is green. Then it took the default color. Okay? That color is neither of the above. Okay? Members, have you understood this? Have you understood this very well? Okay. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to give the second example of switch. Second example too of switch. Okay? Okay. And I come here, for example, I say cost. Today, the day is Monday. Okay? The day is Monday. Okay? The day is Monday. Okay? Okay. So the day is Monday. I come here, I put here switch. If I just put switch statement like this, it will give me everything. Just put switch statement, it gives you everything. As you can see, it's there. Okay? This one uses the flow, but I want to choose to use this one here because it's by default. Just come here and say here switch. Use this one. You can use the switch statement, but just use that one. And I put here day. Switch the day. Okay? Switch the day. And I put here, for example, case. I put here case. And I put here case is Monday. Okay? And I put here the colon. And I put here CLG. What's what log? And I put here the day is Monday. The day is Monday. Okay? Okay. And I put here, for example, a break. I put here, for example, a break. I put here case. And I put here, for example, this is Tuesday. And I put here, for example, a column here. And I come here and say CLG. And the day is Tuesday. The day is Tuesday. Day is Tuesday. And I put here, break. Okay? Break. And I put here case. And I put here Wednesday. Okay? Wednesday. And I put here, for example, CLG. And I put here the day is Wednesday. Okay? Okay. And I put here break. And I break it here. And I put here case. Thursday. And I put here a colon like the way it's the colon. And I put here CLG console log. And I put here the day is Thursday. The day is Thursday. Okay? Okay, and I put here break. Then I put here a colon like this. Okay? Then I put here case. Friday. Okay? Case Friday. I put a semicolon, I put a colon. Then I put here CLG. Then I put here the day. The day is Friday. I go back. Day is Friday. Then I put here, for example, here I put here break. Okay? I put here break. Then I come here, I put here the case. Now I put here case. I put here Saturday. Then I put here it's like this, and I put here CLG, and I put here the day is Saturday. I put here the day is Saturday. Okay. I put here the day is Saturday. The day is Saturday. Saturday. Okay. Okay. Then I put here a break. And I put here a break. Okay. And I put here a break. Now, when I put a break like this, and I put a break like that, now I put here the default. I put there default. Now the default case here is Sunday. Okay? The default here is Sunday. Let me first see it here. There's somewhere I wrote it default. Okay. I'm seeing this. The default, just put here default like this. And I put here CLG. Of course, if it doesn't lie in between there, and then that means the default is Sunday. Okay? There I said the day is Sunday. Okay? It's Sunday. Okay? Okay. Then after, as you can see, I break. After the default, then I break. Okay? And I break. Okay? And I break like this. Okay? Okay. As you can see, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As you can see them there. Okay? Okay. So when I come back in my console and I see, it's going to give me a day is Monday. I say a day is Monday. Okay? Okay. So members, as you can see here, that it began through the switch statement. That if the day is not Monday, it goes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, up to Sunday. But the first case it saw was what? Was Monday. Okay? So it stopped there. This break here means that stop there, not continue downwards to look at the rest. Just take that one which is there, where Monday is Monday. Okay? Okay. So, members, as you can see here, that we have here Monday is there. So I can come here like this. Then, for example, I put here, for example, this is Thursday. So I put here, for example, the day is Thursday. Now, as you can see here, that if I put here, for example, I'm putting here Thursday. So the switch statement, it moves from the first case. From Monday here, it first moves through Monday here. It goes Monday is Monday the same as is Monday here exactly the same as Thursday up there? No, it continues moving down. The case it goes to the second case. Is Tuesday equal to the Thursday which is up there? No, it continues going down. It goes case Wednesday is Wednesday the same as the Thursday which is up here? No, it continues going down. Up to end case Thursday here. And the Thursday here, it stops there. It doesn't go down anymore. And it goes, for example, to Friday or Saturday or even the default day. Are you seeing it? So it stops on Thursday there. It doesn't go down. Then it comes, and I see there, the day is Thursday. Okay? It's there. So if I come, I put here, for example, day is Saturday. I come, I put here, day is Saturday. So a day Saturday, it can show here that it is Saturday here. So it goes through all this switch statement. It goes through the first case, Monday. It goes to the second case, Tuesday. It goes to the third case, Wednesday. It goes to the fourth case, Thursday. It goes to the fifth case, Friday. Until it is Saturday. And Saturday is here. It breaks here. It breaks from Saturday. And shows us here on the console that today is Saturday. Okay? Okay, so remember that is how the switch statement goes. Okay, it goes like in form of various. It goes in form of various stages. Okay, it goes in form of various stages. various stages. Okay. Okay. So just try to understand these control structures. That is how they are. The if statement, you have seen how the if statement goes. The condition must be true for it to continue. Then the switch statement, it wants to look like as if it's the if statement, but it is different. The switch statement wants to look like as if it's the if statement, but it is different. It has various stages which it can go through. Okay? It has case. Just understand that the difference is between the if statement and the switch statement is that the switch statement has here a switch, then it has then the switch statement has a case, a case, then it has a break. As long as you understand this, then it has a break. Okay? The switch statement has three things. It has the case, it has the break, only this, okay? But when you put here the case, for example, the case inside the case, you just have to put here, for example, console log, then you put that condition. And this condition here must be satisfied by this condition which is up here, which you are seeing up here. If I say, for example, if I say that this is Sunday up here, I come here and I put here, for example, Sunday. If I come, I put here the day is Sunday. The day is Sunday. I come, I put here the day is Sunday. I move through Monday. I move through Tuesday. I move through Wednesday. I move through Thursday. I move through Friday, Saturday, and now last day, Sunday. So it will come and move through all those switch statements until it gets the last day, which is Sunday. Okay? Okay. Members, it has been really great. This lesson has been really great. I hope you have understood these control structures very well. I truly hope that you have understood these control structures very well. In tomorrow's class, tomorrow is going to be a day for we're going to look at functions. So prepare very well. We're going to look at functions in our class tomorrow. Okay? Okay. Then members, if you have any questions about what you have covered today, you can put them in the comment section. I see them. I see how I can help you. Okay? Okay. But otherwise, today it has been really great. Have a nice day. We shall meet in tomorrow's class. Okay?